asking a little too much of Luke. Seeing Mohammed enjoying a lovely resident of the Federation of Kingdom Football. It's been all smiles for Kenya at this tournament so far. Can they keep the dream alive here and now? 10 minutes gone, goalless it remains. A couple of nervous moments for both sides defensively. But no clear-cut goal scoring opportunities. Behind and it's picked up. It's Daniel Mondi. Bundy. Down the line. Nabuere runs onto it. Up against Toki. And 25-year-old Fosa Junior, central defender, steers that ball to safety. Daniel Mondi runs into space, receives the throwing, looks for the ball in. Deflected away, corner to Kenya. A roar of approval. Young defender Bono sending that ball out over the goal line. It's the line out. That's wearing number 10. Among those, it's their way back to the field, is the Harper. Aboud, Dax is there to close him down, disrupts the ball, gets a foot on the ball as well. Aboud recovers nicely, but is forced to go. It's their way back to the field. Back to Onyango, deep inside his own half now. One of the pressures that Dax creates. Nicholas. Yanaga. Nicholas again. Toki. Next to Fussell Juniors, the term from Jangla, the northwest coast of Madagascar, the fourth largest island all around, with a little bit of composure, finding the triangles nicely. Daniel Mondi. Aboud. A decent tournament so far, and he scored against co-hosts Tanzania in the Group B match, despite Madagascar going down 2-1. Sees a fine brace. Shiri receives the free kick. Madagascar trade quickly, I can tell you that one's already stolen possession, and now Kenya on the charge. A little too strong, perhaps. Nabuere's chasing. And they're being shepherded to the goal line by Nyaida. The battle of the jersey number 21s. It's Nyaida. Comes up trumps on this occasion. Preparing to take this. Malagasy names are often shortened. Most individuals are known by a nickname. Toldo. for example. So, I'm not sure. No one has told her. These individuals aren't known by a nickname. So, Andrea Mirado, Ali Hasna, Andrea Narimanana is the player that is known as Dax. Finding a little pressure. 5 fouls in the early stages. Yaina towards Burgas, dispossessed by Onyango. Down he goes. Can you take quick? The idea from Captain Aboud was to pick out Mushiri. He's unable to find him this time. Finds him with a header. Mushiri goes down. Kenya. He's off for Nyango. Man of the match in the debut fixture of an African Nations Championship. Aboud into a danger area. A little deflection off the head of Ogram, but it's recovered by the Madagascar defence. Dax plays it back to Niana in a pocket of space. Looking for a way through. The line is deep. Nicolas again. Pulls it back towards Turkey. Still thrown wide. Luke down that far flank. The liner waiting in the middle. Should recover. Looks forward. Madagascar picking up Fred Asia.
This 2025 beIN Sports Extra is jam-packed with the sports you love, featuring an epic year, the best international leagues and tournaments, Olympic sports, and so much more. This 2025 on beIN Sports Extra. More sports, more excitement, always free, 24/7.
Here's the liner. Can strike it from range, off to the pass inside. Nicolas. Today. He was playing as a defender for Disciples last season when he played in the CAF Champions League. He looks down to South Africa's Orlando Pirates. Kenya overturning. The run is on. The Turkey recovers nicely. Away from Ben Daniel Mondi. Where they wanted it. Dax there. Finds the pass again. Dax. Inspired a little something here, and Madagascar finding some space. Good work from Aboud. Reads the play, denies Gregas possession. Madagascar have it back though from the initial clearance by Aboud. Yaina, Lelaina. In the end, of Feno Hasina's head, but no finish to come for the Barea. Only takes possession. Concern here is over Mansouri's down on the turf, just outside his own 18-yard area. One of the standout players of this tournament for Kenya. Every player has undoubtedly stuck their hand up with aplomb. It's been an incredible achievement by a cohesive unit. Lerman Mansour has been one of these stars. The 19-year-old remains down on the turf, receiving some medical attention now. Despite being a defender, he's genuinely excelled as a defensive midfielder. Breaks up opposition plays, launches quick transitions. to lid off. Not yet 20 minutes gone. Goalless it remains. So off the pitch for now. Kibuagi away. Bushiri's down. Play on is the ball. All down is chasing it. Tony stands his ground. The referee will now blow the whistle. Bushiri remains on the turf on the halfway line. This confirmation that it's scoreless through 20 minutes. Aboud wants a word with the Senegalese referee. Bushiri seems incensed. The military man. The Stars winger. This Toki. Nyango. Free kick Kenya. It's Luke on this occasion who proves the culprit. Stanley Bondi quickly back on his feet, quickly charging into an attacking position. Back to Bondi. There's Kibuagi. Close ball winner. Good vision off the ball. Had a great goal line clearance against Zambia early. 1-0 victory. Secured top spot in Group A for Kenya. Dax again instrumental so far in midfield. Benny McCarthy would be familiar with Dax and his ability. As Dax having played in South Africa for a handful of seasons at both Giants, Kaiser Chiefs and Northern-based club Black Leopards. Kick to Madagascar. Scored twice for Madagascar. Only player who has scored in 2 Chan tournaments, one against Sudan in a 3-0 group stage win in Algeria. Scored twice here. 2-0 win over the Central African Republic. The decisive goal in the 2-1 win over Burkina Faso, which secured knockout football for Madagascar again. Bushiri driving right into the area, chested away by the captain. Recovered by Onyango and flicked over by Naguere, but I fear he was offside. Indeed he was. The flag is raised. Functions brilliantly as somebody who can circulate the ball well, progress the ball well, also breaks up play nicely. Has a massive defensive role to play in midfield. Onyango again, being chased down by Dax. Niaina gets a false touch on that. Bushiri wants the quick throw, but Aboud says leave it. Guardia. Shiri looks for the flick on. It was nicely read by Nyaina Gregas now. Free kick Madagascar. 25 minutes have come and gone. Madagascar only missing one player through injury, and the defender Garo. Kenya only missing one player, Irambo, still suspended following his red card against Morocco. At this stage, the quarterfinals, all yellow cards from the group stages have been expunged. That means the clean slate. Let's get a fresh start. No cautions in the game so far. Korea, much of it spent in Europe. Captain Aboud, here's Ogam. Ogam looks for space. Mushiri, cut back. Ogam was a little further back when Stanley Omondi was waiting in a pocket just outside the 18-yard area rather than out. Involved in international appearances for Madagascar now for a couple of years. His first international foray against the French overseas department under Mayotte. A friendly fixture, but made his official debut in a 1-1 draw against Mauritius in August 2 years ago. Whipped in, Omija gets a big boot in the way. Mansour looks to clear. He'll be recovered by Nicolas. Down he goes. Free kick Madagascar. Much to the disappointment and indeed fury of Kenyan fans. Oga up to Mushiri, looked for the cutback, but then Stanley Omondi was in a giant pocket of space just outside the 18-yard area. Now, this set piece is a long way out. Take it short. Good variation from Madagascar. They create space. Feed the ball in, but it ricochets off Bundy and out for the throw-in. Taken quickly here. Dax can't get the ball. Miaina back into space, and it's quickly flicked forward by Luke, but he misses the target. By Gregas, but he misses the target. It's Kibuage. Started the 1-0 win over Morocco as captain. Kenya, Tanzania and Mauritania only conceded 1 goal each in 4 matches. Sudan and Senegal conceded 1 goal in their 3 group matches. Those teams were the best defence. Kenya and Tanzania finished the group stages unbeaten with a win percentage of 75. Morocco also won 3 of their 4 matches, but they lost the one to Kenya. Quite a few teams that entered the group stages undefeated, not only Kenya and Tanzania, but Algeria, South Africa, who didn't progress from the group stages, Sudan and Senegal. Zaboud, to Omija, Bandi, staring down the loop, needs to go back to Omija. Finds Bandi again. Shiri inside. Mansour, return ball is excellent. Brought down by Nabuire. Mansour looks for Ogam, finds him, gets the shot away, but it's well repelled by the Malagasy defence. Toki and Bono lining up to get their bodies in the way. The interplay from Kenya, utterly enterprising and captivating. Mansur, Mushiri, Nabwire, Ogam all getting involved, all helping build up the potential chance. So Toki and Bono combined to deny Ogam the effort. Half an hour has come and gone at the Moi International Sports Centre in Nairobi. There is an hour to play in regulation time, but bear in mind we're in the knockout stages now, and we must have a winner, and that means the possibility of extra time and indeed the dreaded penalty shootout. Another one of these sides involved in penalty shootouts in Chan so far. For Kenya, this is their first knockout match. For Madagascar, 2 wins and a loss in their knockout stage fixtures. Aboud finds Mushiri, blistering pace down this near side flank, gets away from Gregas and is pulled down by Niaina. Free kick Kenya.
Sports Extra is jam-packed with the sports you love, featuring an epic year, the best international league and tournaments, Olympic sports, and so. Or 7.
To have again. Had a superb assist for Ryan Ogam's winning goal against Zambia. Included after his very enterprising display off the bench in the final group stage fixture. Here's Alfo Nyambo, gets away from Dax, puts the ball into space. Manzu, Bundy now. 4 players in the 18-yard area of Madagascar for Kenya. Manzu.
Millions of money in
Looking for options.
Tujoga tuko semi-final.
Shiri. Nabwire comes back to him off Niaina. Then Stanley Mondi gets a touch. Lovely ball in towards Ogam. Nabwire it was, but Stanley Mondi fine footwork to see the ball to his captain, who picks out Mushiri in turn. Players wait in that 18-yard area. Mushiri staring down Niaina. Back to Aboud. Doesn't go for the first time cross. Steps inside his marker, and Kenya have a throw opposite the 18-yard area. Plenty of enterprise in the Kenyan play. Aboud takes quickly. Nicholas cuts out the throw, and Madagascar threaten on the counter. Fino Hasina.
Kenya ni goli. Kenya ni manoma.
The flying left back. Mija gets his body in the way. It's now getting a little untidy between the sides. Neither can seemingly maintain possession. Nicholas. Dax. Ball back into space. Here's Luke. very central position. The lineup, Dax. Roro. Said his side is here to win. And that despite their challenges, they are going to give 100% today, and indeed, they seem to be giving absolutely everything. Kenya had 4 shots, none from Madagascar. They've dominated possession, they've dominated territory. Yet to find the opening goal. Kenya police star to the rescue. Onyango finds Mushiri. Each perfect pass, 3 players wait, including this man in a pocket. There's an intensity in the build-up. There's an expectation from this giant crowd at the Moi International Sports Centre. This nation of Kenya, coached by this man, Benny McCarthy. An inspiration. As a player, an inspiration as a coach. And if you know one thing about Benny McCarthy as a coach, counter, but Nyaina interrupts the pass that was intended for Mushiri, and Dax now has it. Finds Nicholas. Bono out wide. Disciples man. Club Disciples was formed from the merger of a couple of clubs, including Madagascar's record league champions. Synapse. The National Social Welfare Fund Club. 7 league titles they have. Toldo. Madagascar players. Loose ball, Mushiri recovers under pressure from Luke. Abud can't find a pass beyond Luke. Forced to go back to keep. In Madagascar. This is the liner looking to work his way beyond a series of players, not sort of with a critical touch. So the ball back for Kenya. The liner. Finds the dangerous Tuscan man, Maguire now. Cut. Sit back inside, and that was perfectly read by the Madagascar captain Tony. By Toki. As far as Omeja, the lineup for Sylvester Owino today. is against Democratic Republic of Congo on match day 1. Significant victory for Kenya. Started their very promising campaign that sees them here. Madagascar. Nicholas can't work it away. Orga. Shiri under pressure. Gregas it is on the far side. Playing for his country on home soil. Now excited for Kenya. The Giants Gormaya from AC Leopards on a 2-year contract. It's nicely read by the Malagasy defence. They allow the ball to skip harmlessly through as it went just forward of Olga.
It's either it resets or will never pay. If it's
Frustrated figure, Benny McCarthy. He even leaves. Figuague. Aboud. For options, Shiri and Bundy are both staying forward and down that right flank. It's gone all the way back to Naboud. One ball. Olga gets a touch on him. Shiri looks to keep it in play, but it's shepherded to the goal line. Goal kick it is. Done by Bono. Stanley Wardy, touch on it. Dax is there to recover possession. Free ball is claimed by Naguire. Aboud is challenging for possession again. Gets away with it, but Stanley Wardy the ball in. It's a dangerous ball. It's smothered by Toldo. Steers it up towards Finlansina very quickly. Dax gets a touch on it. Looks for the return ball that somehow ricochets back towards Finlansina. Wants to take the throw quickly. Opts against it. Into the 45th minute we go. Scrabble for possession a short while ago. And then Stanley Wardy picking up on the loose ball and looking to feed in for Ryan Oga, who was making a telling run in behind Toldo. Timed his run off his line perfectly. Long throw for Madagascar potentially. Nicholas, who is a right back by trade, playing in defensive midfield today. Looks for the long throw. We're touch on it. Mashiri gets another touch on it. Clears. Tony returns the ball. Mondi stays on his line. Onyango brings the ball from Kibwagi under control before launching it out to the far side, where he hoped to bring Mushiri into play. 45 minutes have come and gone. 1 minute of additional time. Malagasy fans, no doubt, cheering Ale Fabarea. It's a rallying cry from the Madagascar football fans. Effectively translates to Go Barea. Barea, type of prized cattle in Madagascar. Nickname of the side. Barea signify wealth, but also stand as a symbol of national pride and identity. Tony finding Toki, left-footed centre-back. Madagascar looking to run the clock down to half-time. They've absorbed pressure so remarkably well. Kibwagi away. Dax now shows a little impetus, pushing forward. Madagascar cut out by Mansour. Referee Adalbert Diouf of Senegal says half-time at the Moi International Sports Centre in Nairobi. Kenya have dominated many passages of play, but they do not have the goal that they so dearly desire. Madagascar have absorbed pressure well, and they've looked to strike on the counter-attack and nearly caused Kenya some trouble on a couple of occasions. It's goalless at half-time in Nairobi. Kenya 0, Madagascar 0.